Chris Johnson back here again with another Super Science Sampler science experiment. This is a preview to my Super Science Unleash Your Superpowers of These Fun Experiments book available at Amazon.com. This experiment is all about making this note card wide enough and opening wide enough to put your head through. Now look at this. This is a 4x6 note card, meaning it's about 4 inches by 6 inches. And my head is a lot bigger than that. And it seems like there's no possible way I'll be able to get my head through this note card. So check it out. We do not have much surface area that we can remove to make my head able to fit through the note card. But there is one thing we can alter. We can alter the perimeter of the card. In other words, the outline of the card. And to do that, we're going to do exactly like the picture in the PDF. See this pattern right here. You can see some of the vertical lines come from the top. See, this card is folded in half right now. And some of these black lines come from the top. They go down, but they don't come all the way to the edge. The other lines, the alternating lines, they start at the bottom. They go up most of the way toward the fold, but not quite all the way. And then when the card is unfolded, you can see a horizontal line across right here. Now, it doesn't go all the way across, it stops part way. Following the cut lines of these lines will make it so that we can alter the perimeter and put your head right through a note card. Let me show you what I mean. So I'm going to take this note card, I'm going to fold it in half, and then I'm going to cut the same pattern as these black lines right in the note card. So in other words, some of the cuts, and I'm cutting through both layers of the card, even though it's folded in half, I'm cutting through both layers. So I'm going to start from this end, I'm going to cut, but I'm not going to cut all the way through. I'm going to stop part way before I get to the fold. I'm going to flip it around. This time I'm going to cut from the fold, but I'm not going to cut all the way to the edge. I'm going to stop before I get to the edge. I'm going to do that same pattern, zigzagging back and forth down the card. Now what this has the ability to do, it alters the perimeter of the card so that we're creating an opening big enough to put your head through. This is a part of geometry, and this is a part of math. A lot of kids I talk to, because I go to about 150 to 200 schools a year, and a lot of the kids I talk to when I'm doing my live in-person assembly programs, they seem to think that math is just about numbers. Well, math is a lot more than just numbers. Geometry, like we're doing with this, is we're studying space. In this case, we couldn't alter the surface area of the card, we couldn't alter the volume of my head or your head, but we are able to alter the perimeter of the card. Those are all concepts in geometry. Now that I've got the card cut in this kind of zigzag fashion like this, I'm also going to cut horizontally right here. Not all the way from end to end. You can see it's not from end to end, but I'm going to cut the middle all the way across. Just like this. When you do this, you'll have little bits left over. I'm cutting through the folds, which is going to allow everything to open up. Now we did that. We can unfold the card and check this out. Look at that. And now that is big enough to my head through. That is really cool. And by the way, I have seen people cut cards like this where the lines are even closer apart, so you can cut more lines. The closer you cut, the bigger opening you have. I've seen some people cut this where the lines are so thin, you can actually put your whole body through, and that is exciting. So if you like that experiment, check out my book, Super Science Unleash Your Superpowers of These Fun Experiments, available on Amazon. Thanks for watching. I'm Chris Johnson.